Hello, everybody. This is Milesluigi. Welcome you back to another Let's Read What You Guys Have to Say, where we take a look at YouTube comments and go, oh, that's worth bringing up.
No, we don't. We go, what the hell is this? And then we go clickety, 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 clickety.
Ha ha ha, lol, what a freaking moron. No.
Why are you typing this? No, this isn't true. ...
Miles, see how many people get caught by Milesluigi's comment jerk or whatever it's called.
I tend not to say anything, but his comment jerk is really a jerk. It's picky. It's like, what are you, my English teacher?
Okay, and we're starting off with a bang. Our first comment actually comes from the Super Paper Mario Flopside stream, part 3 out of 8, which was the Higsby Pizza Story part. Ryan50Ryan, he goes, so, you may or may not be aware that YouTube tracks viewer retention on videos, keeping track of how many people made it to each second in the video. But now, I'm curious to know how it measures a group of people who just jumps to a specific part in a video, then closes it before the video ends. If enough people do that, would the retention graph be more of a bell shape than a slow downward curve? Well, I will answer this for you, Ryan50Ryan, but actually showing the audience retention on this video. There is a little bit of a bell where Higsby's Pizza Story is.
Woo! That's funny. Everyone wanted to hear my story.
Up 75%. Not bad.
Mm-hmm. And not bad. That title, Higsby's Pizza Story, people saw that in their subscription feed and is like, oh, another super fan. Oh, Higsby's Pizza Story? Yes!
Higsby's Pizza Story, what's that? Must fast forward. Screw the rest of the video.
Pizza? I need to hear about this.
It's nice to know your pizza story is loved, Higsby.
Well, I'm happy that everybody enjoyed it.
You will have many more stories. I will predict this. You have a story rattling around in your library somewhere that will top the pizza story. I know it.
I need to go through all of my records and see if I can come up with something that will ever beat that. I don't know if it's possible.
You'll have one. You don't know. You don't know it yet, but it'll be something, and you'll just say it, and it'll be funnier than the pizza story.
I'll have to think. Maybe next time there's some kind of crazy stream or something. I'll go through all my past history and see what kind of crazy story I can think of.
Okay. To our next comment, this is from Super Paper Mario Flopside Stream, 4 out of 8. Holy cow. Cherrychan209, if you could take care of this one, Higsby.
In this and the last part, we learned about your anus, and that toilets are the best way of erasing evidence. //
It's kind of sad Carrie Torrey isn't with us tonight, because she was the one who told the story about the book she wrote, it's The Journey to the Center of Uranus.
Great.
I swear my videos aren't all toilets and butts.
I'm sorry what I've done to you.
Our next comment actually comes from the last Let's Read What You Guys Have to Say. It's a very intellectual comment, so unless you really want to do it, Evil Pop-Tart, I'll do it.
I'll do it. To expand, so this was Great Emerald 1. To expand a bit on my console comment, like I said, I find the Steambox and Ouya mildly interesting from the technical side. To be exact, I find them interesting because of the same reason. They both will be running Linux. Ouya is using the Android stack, though it is not that interesting. But from what information I have so far, the Steambox will ship with an actual GNU Linux distribution based on Ubuntu, and it won't be locked down. I'd certainly hope not. It's Linux. If you lock down Linux, you're not a penguin.
There's more.
Okay, and then, again, he must have thought of more, so reply to my own thing. Clickety clack clack. There's potentially... Wait, there's potentially huge? That's potentially. Sorry. I'm dyslexic, okay, people? I'm sorry. Because everyone developing games for the Steambox will also have no reason not to release the games on a GNU or Linux as well, which means plenty of AAA games on the platform. Yay! Clap. That's one thing so far that's been sorely missing from the GNU and Linux. But overall, I don't care about consoles. I'd rather build PCs. It's a lot more fun, and they're a lot more fit for a lot more single purposes like that. Plus, PCs have all the emulators anyway. Can you install GNU and Linux on them?
Alright, so there's two things I wanted to bring out
PC
today.
Master Race. Don't worry,
That's one of them,
brothers.
actually. Evil Pop-Tarts, there is this subreddit you found and shared with me that's like the best subreddit ever on reddit.com.
Holy
it's
crap.
the PC Master Race
Holy
subreddit.
Crap. Go to Reddit, and it's a subreddit. It's called PC Master Race. You will soon join us, my brothers and sisters. You just don't know it yet. But once you build your shrine to Gaben, you will be be accepted. And you leave those filthy console peasants to their death.
I like PCs. I have nothing wrong with PCs, but the reason I like consoles is because I find that for like what my tastes in games are, there are a lot of exclusives on consoles that I like, so that's kind of why I always have to get a console. Otherwise, I have no problem with PC gaming, but yeah. But I just think that some PC gamers need to understand why some people will buy consoles, and it's just because there are some of those exclusives that you just can't get on PC. But otherwise, PCs are pretty cool.
All right. I don't believe what I'm hearing. Higsby's revealed the truth. He's a filthy console peasant. You are not worthy for the shrine of Gaben.
No.
The other thing I wanted to ask: do we have any more comments regarding the Steam Box and the Ouya? I'm kind of interested to see if and when the Steam Box comes out, and it's still an if and when because this has been something that's been going on for a while.
Exactly. Yeah.
What's going to happen with regards to it? Is it going to end up becoming a flop, or is it actually going to revolutionize gaming?
Depends on price point. Because if it's going to be, like they said it was, because there's going to be two versions of the Steam Box. There's going to be the kind of like the basic, and there's going to be the souped up, ramped up one. The interchangeable parts for it, I can kind of see that's kind of nice, but it all depends on the built-in, GPU and CPU, because it's going to have a built-in GPU. So what they decide to go with is going to be the key factor there. It's got to be powerful enough to play Far Cry 3. I mean, they've already kind of said that, haven't they? I remember reading that somewhere. So it's got to have a fairly powerful all-in-one spectrum.
At this rate, by the time it comes out, it's going to need to be powerful enough to play Far Cry 4. It's just taking so long. But
True,
yeah.
But thank God PC Master Race has the technology to do that, unlike your filthy console peasant crap that's not even up to spec yet. Filthy console peasants. But anyway, it's all on price point. I mean, people aren't going to spend, I don't know. I mean, they might spend $200 on the lower one, but that's going to be subpar. But you're talking in anything about 500, maybe in the 800 range, depending on what they want for it. I mean, it is all modular, so modular is expensive. Modular is not cheap. So if you're looking, $800, you might as well just build your own damn PC at that point.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and just before we go on to the next comment, the Ouya specifically, that is a device that basically just runs Android, and you're able to run all the Android emulators on it, but it's like a console. So I just wanted to clarify that to people who didn't know what the Ouya was. Looks interesting, but there's a whole lot of like console emulators that are like consoles but emulate games out there already. So I don't see the Ouya doing any revolutionizing of anything.
Again.
That's just me though.
Yeah.
Just let it record.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was a lot of intellectual commentary there. So yeah, thank you, Great Emerald One. To our next one, which comes from Let's Read 12, Mario Zelda Scatman fan. He makes too many spelling mistakes, but he... I died laughing from only a minute of Higsby's Pizza Story. I got tired of SPM quickly because I find the game bland, but I need to see this. Ex-Dee.
Holy crap, he actually agrees with me. A lot of people find it bland, though, so I guess I'm not alone in that, but...
Well, the freaking bit of 100 Trials, it's like the blandest thing ever.
And you have to do it twice.
Ugh. The funny thing is that, they used the kind of Game & Watch setup for the Pit of 100 Trials, which is really funny, because Game & Watch games, even though they do get a little bit more difficult, they're pretty much always the exact same thing, so it's kind of funny that the Pit of 100 Trials uses that exact same theme, because it never changes!
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's some deep stuff, Higsby. Alright, this next comment comes from Yoshi's Island, Super Mario Advance 3, Part 17, Frozen Ski Resort, Ryan50 Ryan. I'll let you do this one, Higsby. Okay. We'll rotate comments, unless something interesting comes up.
Alright. Evil Pop-Tart mentions Medieval, and he never finished his LP. Looks at EPT. Maybe that's what makes him evil.
Oh, I should just reboot that whole series. I really like Medieval. I really do. It's one of my most fondest PS1 games, and I enjoyed playing the crap out of it. Number 2 was kind of interesting. They modernized it, changed it up a little bit, but it just didn't have the same feel. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get back into LPs or not. I guess I'd have to have my motivation and be pretty bored. But see, that's the problem when I talk about it. It's not like Miles's where he's got other stuff to talk about. I do it. See, like, look, when Miles does, he does it and then adds commentary in, he makes a list and does everything when he records it.
And has notes, like our last Yoshi's Island we recorded, I had a list of notes to talk about.
I can't do that. I wing it. I just plug it in and say stuff. That's why it just, when I watch it, I go, why did I say that? Don't facepalm. So, I mean, and I actually give away too much in the game, I've noticed, too, when I play it. I say, stuff like spoilers, like, hey, you'll get a new weapon coming up here soon, and it's like, well, shit, I spoiled that. Or for some reason, I'll run into a problem, and I have to, like, do a backtracking super ultra extravaganza, and then I end up not liking it and trying to cut it out and edit it. So
now, you got to do this right. It's backtracking extravaganza, super ultra awesome monster truck awesomeness.
There you go. Okay. In any case, I'll work on that. I don't know, I might just say screw it and just do an LP on Twitch with me recording it with just Twitch and then just upload the whole damn thing in parts and then just roll with it. But I don't know.
I've been playing Thousand Year Door lately and I've been doing all of the troubles and there's so much backtracking. So I finally got that one trouble where you have to help out the businessman and open up his briefcase. I'm like, no. I never use walkthroughs, but this is just one case where I'm like, I'm looking up this code right now. I'm not going to every single freaking town in the game and counting the chairs at each house. So just, yeah.
Security code, and before he was a klutz and left it open, now he's a klutz and locked it and forgot the security code. And you want to know how he created the security code? This is how.
What? You had to go count all the goddamn... Oh no. Oh, hell
That's right.
No. Just hell no.
You have to count chairs.
No. Hell no.
You don't actually have to go to these locations because these numbers are static. It's 2.
The comment I was going to make after he said all that, Evil Pop-Tart, is that you're the Pinkie Pie to Twilight Sparkle.
What? Who said that?
I said that.
No comparing me to ponies.
I don't
Not
get
a pony.
Okay, to our next one. This is from Yoshi's Island Super Mario Advance 3 Part 18, Ice Flavored Pudding. I'm part of this comment series, so
okay.
Evil Pop-Tart, could you do Sonic Claw 2 and I have to do it myself, obviously, so Higsby, why Yoshi?
I'll be Milesluigi. Just joking, okay.
Yes. Okay, Milesluigi, solve this, please. 2 times 2 to the squared power plus 2x plus 54 equals 0.
Okay, if we remember to cross the 1, we end up getting x is equal to 1/4 times, and this is quantity, -1 plus or minus I times the square root of 223. Note the I. Both solutions are complex since the parabola never actually touches the x-axis in the real plane.
Milesluigi, helping out on random homework problems over the limited comment space that is YouTube, since x to the power of 2 minus 4026x plus, oh god, I didn't count this ahead of time, is that 4,052,169 equals 0, period.
Anybody want to solve that one, other than me?
I'm just going to go with a big old nope!
Answer is pi.
No, the answer is cookies. Then pi.
Did you see the thing where you flip 3.14 upside down and it looks like pi, or you flip it, like you mirror it and it looks like pi? I saw that not too long ago.
Members of the Ultimate Math Race use tau instead of pi, but that's another discussion altogether. Our next one, which is come on, image viewer. Wow. My image viewer is not responding. Oh, there it goes. Next one, which comes from the Minecraft Old Farts 4-1, Moo Mountain. Lost Link to here makes a very good observation, where he goes, in this episode, they explore a snowy jungle, make plans for a new base, and discover a naturally spawning witch's house that they mistake for server invaders. Laughs lightly. Oh, and Evil Pop-Tart plays with a cat/ocelot.
I like playing with kitties. You have a kitty.
Meow. So yeah, we didn't even realize that was a witch's hut, Evil Pop-Tart.
Yeah, I know we didn't, and we figured it out kind of by mistake, and we never even got to see the witch. I wanted to kill her. I wonder what happens. I wonder what happens when you find a witch. I guess it's not that common, or at least from what I've seen.
Yeah, but it's like a mob we've never seen. It's like, I want to kill the witch. Burn the witch. All right. The next one comes from Super Paper Mario Flopside Stream. This is all the way at the end of the Flopside Stream. 8 out of 8. Spiny Coin just has one comment, and it's actually echoing from you, Higsby. Did you want to say what you've said in the past?
Sure. It's over! And I stand by that. It was a very great thing to celebrate.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Ugh.
It's funny, the video is fading out when you said that.
I saw that was pretty funny.
It's over! Our next one, Mario Goes Up 2, Part 17, Terrorchy. Evil's Death Azul. Evil Pop-Tart, this guy has evil in his name, you should do his comment.
Okay. How dare you use natural intuition on a ROM hack? You will be severely reprimanded for this.
But that's like a lot of what my commentary is based on, trying to make sense out of the outlandish world known as Mario World ROM hacks, like Mario Gives Up 2, where Mario has a cabin, and it's like, why does Mario have a cabin now? You know? But how dare I do that? Alright, next set of comments from Mario Gives Up 2 Part 18. Rusting McThwomps. This is a set of silly comments, holy cow. Tyler McDonald goes, derp.
And the Spinia, Miles, you freaking cheater.
You didn't use the jump code, did you? Did you?
I did not use Moon Jump in that episode.
You haven't used Moon Jump in a while. Demand in the next episode, Moon Jump. Find an excuse to use Moon Jump. Otherwise, I will come busting in a conversation. I'll find it for you. Moon Jump.
So I'll be just playing Mario Gives Up 2, blah, 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 blah. I died again, blah, blah, blah. I died again. Evil Pop-Tart, Moon Jump! We'll see what happens. Next one, Minecraft Old Farts 5-1, Doki Doki Night. We have a set of comments. I'll do, actually, Evil Pop-Tart, how about you do Henrique, and I'll do L Wentworth 8567.
I got it.
That's an epic username.
This texture pack reminds me of two I used once. One was a texture pack based on Zelda 1 and 2 called Classic Zelda. The other is based off of the first 3 Mario games. I think its name was Mario Indeed. I like them, but I need to stop after a while. They burn retinas, I think. Also, the blue spiders are the fun ones. Definition of fun may vary.
This texture pack reminds me of a nightmare I once had. That's pretty much what I feel on that texture. I saw that video and I go, "Oh my god, I can't even play this! The hell nightmarish texture pack is this?"
It's the Super Mario Brothers 2 texture pack.
Comments reminds me that I recently found a folder with like 100 Super Mario World ROM hacks from back in like 2001 or 2002, and they are so bad and funny that it's just incredible. But I don't know why this reminds me of that. I should send you one and make you play it.
But everyone except me and I think one other person who commented thought that texture pack was horrible, Evil Pop-Tart, so I guess I have a bad sense of texture packs.
Yes, you do. Well, you kind of do. But in that one, you derped.
Going to the next one, Old Farts 5-2, the not OSHA complaint.